Bonjour, today is Saturday, June 4th, 2022, and I am back at a spot here in Toronto. I'm just on a recon mission right now before my city stealth camp tonight. I had my niece last night. We went to Immersive Frida, so I'm staying in the city for the weekend. Actually, it's a little bit of a calm before the storm because I've only got 3 weeks left before my summer begins, and I have so much planned. I'll be on the road, living out of my car again. So yeah, staying in the city this weekend. So this spot was featured in videos 62 and 66. I came back at the end of the winter to check it out, to do, because I was going to spend more time here, and it was all covered over. You couldn't even enter it. Trees had fallen. It was a mess. So I actually came today to clean that up. I bought a small chainsaw, which I'm actually excited to use. I'm disappointed that, anyway, it's all cleaned up. Someone else cleaned it up. There's tons of firewood ready to go. So I'm just going to head home, grab my camping stuff for the night, and come on back. Yeah, this is exciting. It's gorgeous weather. Yeah, so let's do that. Go. All right, it is 6:30. I'm back. So first of all, going up that steep slope is way easier than coming down it, ironically, because it's so dry and loose and slippery. But the second time coming down just now, I was way faster than the first time. So yeah, anywho, plus I had to, anyway, there was no parking at first, so I had to drive around. And then when I came back, there was a spot. So the first thing I'm gonna do, before I had hung up like a coat rack over there, and that's all gone, and that's fine, but I'm gonna install a few hooks just to hang some stuff. And then I'm gonna figure out where the flattest spot is. And beneath my bivvy sack, I'm going to lay some, like leaves, some shrubs, some branches, just so that my bivvy sack isn't laying right on the dirt. Yeah, so yes, a bit of housekeeping to start off. That was quick and easy. So next on the agenda is to, cut some of these, like whatever short shrub, I don't know what they're called, lay them on the ground for my bivvy sack. So yeah, it's gonna go over there so that it's somewhat concealed and not right beside the fire pit. I dropped my brand new chainsaw at home, even though I really want to play with it. I bought safety goggles. It's just not necessary, and I have nothing but time on my hands. So, and there's tons of firewood here, like already cut up. So yeah, I just didn't need it. So yeah, so step 2 is clearing that ground and making it nice and soft and clean for my bivvy sack. I think I said that twice. Okay. I'm just going to use my Seek app just to double check. Just to double check that none of these are poison ivy, because I just saw one plant that does have leaves of 3. So let's double check that. All right, I think that's, so I've got this nice, clean, cushy layer. So I'm off the this dirt. So I did use Seek all the plants here are fine. So they're called wood avens. They're very soft. They're very, very soft. They cut easily. There's a million here, so I don't feel like it's the same as like when you're out in the forest and you use bows to, you know, to do the same thing. And I could do more, but you know, I think that's fine. So next step is to set up the bivvy sack, and yeah, I think the last time I was here, I waited until like after dark to set up my bivvy sack, which is a big mistake. As I say in my first book, you know, step one is always set up shelter because it could rain at any moment, etc., etc. And also I don't have a lot of, despite how long I've had that bivvy sack, you know, it's a last resort thing. So I will set that up now, put my sleeping bag inside. Yeah, no tent, no tarp tonight. There's no chance of rain. It's only getting down to like 13 degrees tonight. Yeah, just sleeping under that big log. So there's the setup. I'm pretty happy. I hope it's a comfortable sleep. I remember one of the times that I slept here, of the 2 times I slept here, 2 times, I had a really uncomfortable sleep. So, but I think that looks pretty flat. I've removed all the prickly plants. I felt there's no like growth coming up. Last time it was Japanese knotweed. Japanese knotweed. There's no Japanese knotweed here this year. So it's 7:07. Sunset is not till 8:54. So I've still got, I was like panicking earlier. I was like, I have to get back, and I just, you know, I need to give myself a break. So yeah, I still have 2 hours. Basically, housekeeping is done. And okay, so I never, like, people aren't watching this channel for my, like, camping cooking, that's for sure. And especially not today. I just stopped at, because I just wanted to bring that itsy bitsy backpack. So I don't want to bring like cooking stuff and stuff to make coffee in the morning. So I stopped at Subway. I picked up a tuna sub. So I can have half now, half later. And then I did the combo thing so I can have some Miss Vicky's jalapeno chips and an orange juice for breakfast in the morning. Yes. That's about it for now. right, next task will be sorting that firewood that's already there, cutting it up, making kindling. I brought fire starter and I brought storm-proof matches. Yeah, so that's what I'll do now. Yeah. I already said I dropped the chainsaw at home, even though I really want to use it, but yeah, it's not the right moment. Okay. So a couple of kayakers have pulled up. I'm pretty sure that this was their destination. So yeah, it's the way things go. It's like a couple, like a man and a woman. I'm pretty sure they're not sober. Anyway, so I've just sorted the firewood that was here. I'm going to now, I'm sure that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. So I think I'll start the fire soon and eat something. By the way, I would just like to say for the record, like if they're not sober, good for them. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I feel like maybe that sounded judgy. No, good for them if they're not. It seemed like they were like, la la la, having a good time. I've spoken with them now. I was like, oh my God, was this your destination? Did I spoil a plan? And they were like, no, we're just taking a break. They're smoking a joint. So yeah, so I'm glad I didn't spoil their plan. They're very nice. And I'm just going to start my fire. It is 8:15, like 43 minutes until sundown. After those kayakers left, yeah, it's just been like pretty peaceful. I'm just tending the fire, adding a little like feminine touch to the housekeeping, which I'll show briefly, shortly. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna eat some of my sub and just, yeah, continue hanging out. By the way, I would like to say like that this spot is amazing. Like Toronto, like the largest city in Canada. And here I am camping by myself on the lake in a gorgeous spot, peaceful, parking, like, okay, it's treacherous to get here, but whatever. Good, keeps the riffraff away. I'm just saying this is a great spot. Five minutes until sunset. Yeah. So glad I did this. I was feeling anxiety, like, oh my God. Yeah. It's been a thing lately, but yeah, I feel like I'm on the verge of learning how to handle it. Anyway, so glad I came out here. This is like such an oasis, and this is awesome. Yeah. is 10 minutes after 9. I'm going to bed. Play on my phone for a while. Yeah, wait till that burns out. And yeah, get an early start. I mean, I had my niece last night and this morning, so kind of tired. I'm sure I'll fall asleep quickly. And yeah, have a nice early start to the day. So I might have one more check-in before I go to sleep. It is 9:17. It's like, getting dark quickly. I'm inside my sleeping bag and the bivvy sack. So yeah, it's nice and it's a little bit hard of a surface, but nope, just fine, nice and flat. And that's about it. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning. It is 4:57 in the morning. Sorry you can't really see me, but I didn't bring a headlamp this time. So the sun is going to rise at 5:37. So I'm looking forward to that. I had a very comfortable sleep. Just throwing these branches really helped. The ground is flat. I'm warm. It's 11 degrees right now. So yeah. Except for the party cruise that went by, I had a nice, awesome sleep. So, yeah, looking forward to the sunrise. Excuse me. By the way, I would just like to mention that I did not even close my bivvy sack last night. I slept with the night air right on my face. Oh, this was such an excellent outing. I really enjoyed it. I had anxiety yesterday again, on my way here. I don't know why. Probably just, I don't know. This is amazing. I love this spot. I love waking up. I love these sounds. And so glad that I came and did not, fold under the anxiety I've been feeling lately. So I think my brain is starting to, I've had enough of all the anxiety. So I think things are going to get better in regards to that really soon, if not immediately. Such a beautiful sunrise. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, she's up. It's 5:48, so yeah, it happens so quickly. 11 minutes. Anyway, let's pack up and go and get some breakfast at Vesta Lunch. So since this was called the Love Spot because someone had spray painted the word love on a log over there, which is long gone, I decided to revamp and regenerate, but en français. So yeah, l'amour. Okay, time to clean up. So I had protected the rest of my food, which I mean was pretty scent-free anyway, because it's a bag of chips and a bottle of orange juice. Anyway, I protected it amidst this jail of firewood, driftwood. So I'm not going to, I am going to go for breakfast at Vesta Lunch. It's this amazing diner that's like never been like refurbished or like updated. It's just like this long counter, and the guy whose name I always forget, he's worked there for forever and he knows me. It's just nice to go there. So, and it's open. I was going to use that bag for the garbage that I collected, which is mainly cigarette butts. There's like a million cigarette butts, so I cleaned all of them up. That was the only garbage that was here. So how am I going to do that? Oh, I know it. Okay, so let's go. I do want to come back and pay it forward. Like someone left so much like firewood here. So I would like to come back and pay that forward as well. And that would give me a chance to practice and use my new chainsaw. So I think what I'll do is I'll go get breakfast. I'll go home and do a bit of work. It's end of the year, that time of the year. Got lots of work. And then, yeah, it's supposed to be like cloudy this afternoon. So it's not like I'll be missing any sun, like riding my bike around in the sun. So maybe I'll come back and just, cut up some firewood for the next person. Maybe, or another time. It depends how much of a flow I'm on with work. If I'm on a flow, I'm going with it. All right, I'm just talking a lot now. Let's go. All right, one last look at everything. All neat and tidy. So there's the spare, like the firewood supply. Oh yeah. Back in there is where one goes to the little girl's room. Bench to sit, fire pit, bedroom, gear drop maybe. Our lovely messages and hooks for convenience. Yeah, this space is once again an oasis. So whoever did work here, thank you. And I shall continue to keep it up, and hopefully everyone will. Okay, let's go. forgot to do my sign off. So I'm home sweet home now. Thank you so much for coming along on this little adventure. Please continue to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full time when I retire in 11 years. It's June now. 11 years and 10 months. See you next week. See you next Wednesday. Bye.